Hi y'all, it's me. I got an invitation from Patty and Doreen of Ooh La La Vintage Treasures to join in for a 12-day of Christmas holiday crafting event that's going to be on their blog, and I'll put that link below for you. Basically what they're doing is every day for 12 days you'll be able to go to their blog and see a craft project, a cooking project, home decor. It depends on whoever the person is and what they're sharing. I happen to get day one, so I'm here with you today to share a couple of things with you actually, and you'll be able to find all the instructions, recipes, and whatnot on their blog. So again, the link will be below. So thank you, Patty and Doreen, for asking me to be a part of this. I appreciate it. It was lots of fun. Okay, so what I want to do is the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you a way that I present muffins that I make during the holiday when I have people over. I like to, make things a little bit fancy instead of just handing off a cupcake to someone. I like to give them it in a special way. So this is what I come up with, and I call it the holiday tree muffins. So basically, when you go to their Patty and Doreen's blog, you'll find two recipes that I've included for you. One is going to be of a muffin recipe from scratch, and the other is going to be from a box if you're not a baker and you don't want to do it from scratch. So what you're going to do is once your muffins are finished and they're cooled off and everything, you want to go ahead and slice off just a small portion of the top of the cupcake. You're not going to be able to see this whole thing when it's put together while I'm filming it because of the angle of the camera, but I will put a picture of it after I'm done showing you. So now that we've cut off the top, you just want to do that because we're going to be inverting this on the plate, and you want to be sure that it sits right on the plate. So you can, I guess, eat that or give it away or something. Now what you want to do is you want to make two cuts, and I suggest using a serrated knife because it cuts better through the muffin. So you want to make two kind of equal cuts, keeping the pieces as straight as you can because again they have to sit on top of each other, and you don't want them to fall over. So once you've got your muffin cut into three portions, you take the largest part, and that's the part where you cut off the top to make it flat, and you're going to turn it over on your serving plate just like that. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to use Cool Whip, and it should be Cool Whip is a thicker bodied here's the Cool Whip for those who don't know. It's a thicker bodied whipping cream. It can stand the weight of the cupcake easier than the kind that comes out of a can. So basically you just want to put a big dollop of that on this first layer of the cupcake, and be a little generous, it's just whipped cream. Then you want to take the next piece, which is the middle piece, and you want to turn that over and lay that right on top, and again put another dollop of the whipping cream on there. And then you want to repeat that with the last piece and put that on top. And again, another big nice dollop of Cool Whip on the top. Once you get that done, once you get that done, you can take sugar crystals. I happen to be using green ones. You can use whatever color you want, or whatever you want actually, chocolate ones, colored ones, whatever. I use green because these are like trees, and you just kind of sprinkle it all around your cupcake, and it'll catch on to the Cool Whip, and it looks really pretty. And then you want to top it off with a Hershey's Kiss. Now I can't show you what this looks like, but I will show you it in a picture right now. Isn't it pretty? I think they're so beautiful. I'm going to try to tilt this just a little bit and so see if you can kind of get an idea how it looks. But like I said, the picture is better. It looks better, but that's how I achieved that. So that was the first thing I wanted to share with you. So let me move that off to the side. Hopefully it won't fall apart. Hopefully it won't fall over the place. Let me kind of dust off my space just a second. So I got green sprinkles all over. Sorry if my camera's shaking a little bit. And then the next thing I'm going to be sharing with you is a place to keep the recipes once you've got your holiday recipes all together. I came up with this idea to use, ta-da, pot holders and made them into a recipe book. And this is where I keep all, where I will keep all of my holiday recipes for sweets. So I labeled sweet treats and I embellished it, and I used, I had these measuring spoons that I got from Target's Dollar Bin a way back. It's really cute because it says a nip, smidgen, dash, and pinch. Really cute, and just ribbon, and it has ring binding, tie closure, and you want to make sure you put a closure on this so that during the holidays, if you want to hang this up in your kitchen, you can do that. If you don't have the closure, the pages would just separate and it wouldn't hang nicely, so that enables you to hang it nicely. So basically what I did with this first was I used stickles around the things that I wanted to make glittery and whatnot. And then I'm going to show you the rest of how I did this. On the inside, when you open it up, you have your pages with your recipe cards inside. And that's where your recipes go, into the pockets. And every page can be done that way. I didn't want it too embellished or anything. I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I kept it tried to keep it simple. So anyway, for this project, you're going to require 2 pot holders. And I got these at the dollar store, really cheap. So you need that. You need chipboard pieces cut to 6 by 6 or whatever size is appropriate for your pot holder. Mine happens to be 6 by 6. And you'll need as many of these as you want to have pages in your book. And you'll need cardstock also. That's cut to 6 by 6. You're going to need a crocodile or something to make a hole with, and a corner chomper. It can be this kind or it can be just a chomper. You're going to need some jump ring, or not what you call them, binder rings, and you're going to need some extra large eyelets and some ribbon for your closure. And I'm basically going to just do a little bit of this to show you what exactly needs to get done. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your pot holder and make sure you cut off the tags or anything that might be on it. You could actually glue lace on here to make a pocket on this if you want. I kept mine simple, like I said. But the first thing you want to do is you want to punch your holes for the what you call it, the rings to go through. And I already have my holes marked on here, so I'm just going to follow my my markings here where I wanted them. So once you get your holes punched in your binding, this is my back cover, just in case you're wondering. I tried to film this before and well, anyway, long story. Anyhow, let me just continue. I'm just going to show you what the back cover, how I'm putting these in the back cover. So you want to take one of the extra large eyelets. You want to go ahead and place it through your the hole that you just made, and then you want to use your crocodile to close that up. Just like that. When you get done doing that, you're going to have to do it on the other hole, and you're also going to need to do a third one. And let me pull back the cover. I haven't finished this one yet, but you're going to have one here, one here, oops, sorry, one down here, and then you're going to do one over here, and that's where your closure is going to be. So you need to have 3 of them. So 3 eyelets for the front and 3 for the back. That's how to do the covers. Simple, simple, simple. Then for the pages, you take your 6 by 6 piece of chipboard. I've already got adhesive on mine, so save a little bit of time here. I can just pull it off. There we go. And once you get this peeled off, you're going to add your solid color cardstock or your pattern paper, however you want to put it together. Excuse me, I happen to just use the solid for the background. You're going to go ahead and line that up and press it down. Might be just a tad off on this, but it'll be okay. And then, yeah, I'm a tad off. I'll trim it down later. What you need to do now is you need to, at this point, you know, you want to cover the back too. I'm just going to do the front to show you. Once you have that done, you need to cut your strips of paper that will hold the, where did mine go now? Sorry, give me 1 second. Here they are. You need to cut 2 strips per page, 1 by 6 inch strips of pattern paper. And as you can see, I've done mine here. And you put sticky strip on the 2 short sides and on 1 long side. The one that has the side with the adhesive, you want to face that towards you. When you adhere it down, that's going to create a pocket for your library, your recipe card. I come down 2 1/4 for my first pocket. Let me go ahead and pull that off. Sorry, trying to stay on camera, but I'm filming in this different direction here, and it's a little bit different for me. So anyway, I come down 2 1/4, so you want to go ahead and lay that down at 2 1/4 straight. And that's, now I have that little pocket here. And then you want to take the second piece, and what I did with this one is I went all the way down to the very bottom of the page. That accommodated the size of recipe cards that I'm using. Yours might be different depending on what size recipe cards you're using. Now you can either buy recipe cards to use in here, you can make them out of index cards, you can use stamps. I happen to use, to make mine, I used the Stampin' Up set right here. I got this on eBay for, believe it or not, 99 cents plus shipping because no one bid against me. I was so freaked out happy about it because I really wanted this set. Or Oriental Trading also has a cute one. This is the one they have, and it has other cooking things on it besides the recipe card and then all the categories. Really cute. So there's several options for you there. So anyhow, the next thing you're going to be doing is, of course, punching holes that match with your cover that you punched, and then you're simply going to put your recipe cards in the pockets, and that's what you do throughout the entire book. You just keep making page after page, or if you want, you can glue your recipe card down if it's only on one side, or I don't know, you can get pretty creative. So you can see it's a very simple project, and when you're done and it's all put together, you have this cute little recipe book that you can hang for the holidays and actually put it away until next Christmas, or not, or leave it out, or whatever. So anyway, be sure to check out Patty and Doreen's blog and follow along for the next 11 days because I'm sure there's going to be some awesome things we're going to share over these days. Thank you so much for watching, and Patty and Doreen, thank you again for inviting me to be a part of it. It was a lot of fun. See you all soon and have a good night.